Hello, and how's it going, everybody? It is Skullzi here with the latest gaming news, rumors, and speculation. I have a shorter video than usual for you all today, but that doesn't mean it's any less substantial, because you might have just received one of the biggest pieces of evidence supporting manual spaceflight being confirmed within Starfield, or more specifically spaceflight where you or one of your crew members can actually fly the ship around in space and not just a loading fast travel screen. This video is actually based on a legit brand new official statement from Bethesda, but like always, it requires a bit of that healthy, speculation-focused blend of skooma. So let's not waste any more time and get straight into today's content. First off, the statement comes from the official Bethesda Weibo account, which I find somewhat interesting, as I don't believe we've received new bits of Starfield information from Weibo before. And I did actually check, this is the official verified Bethesda Weibo account, so all this is official and legit. This was posted on April 6th, a few hours before I uploaded this video, and the original posting is in Chinese, but thanks to the ancient wizard powers of Google, we can translate it. The translation is a little sketchy in some parts, but I did verify this with somebody who actually speaks Chinese, and they did say that this is basically accurate. The post states as follows: "Today we bring you one of our favorite companions in Starfield, Vasco, the expedition droid of the STARS organization." No, this isn't Resident Evil. What they meant to say is Constellation. This is just the Google auto-translate wizards not getting a spell right. But anyway, I'll continue on. They go on by saying, "Who would refuse to explore the stars in the company of a cute robot?"
Hello.
Vasco is also one of the favorites at Bethesda Game Studios. Lead artist Istvan Pelli said, "Early on the project, we finished all the characters. The guys in the studio started leaning towards having a robot who is Vasco. Vasco isn't just a robot, though. He's also your crewmate, one who can actually help you pilot the ship. Everyone on the team wanted to have a friendship with Vasco. He is so cool, he's really fun. Starfield is coming to Xbox and PC exclusively on November 11th, 2022, end." So while obviously the main goal of this post itself is just sharing and marketing and referencing the latest Starfield update video from Bethesda regarding Vasco, which I did break down yesterday by the way, but there is actually a completely new piece of information here that wasn't even referenced in the video. Vasco is not only a companion, but a shipmate. He can pilot the ship for us. Again, I always pay attention to the wording used here. Vasco can pilot the ship for us. They didn't say he is the ship's pilot or one of the crew members who's just capable of flying the ship. Bethesda stated specifically, Vasco can fly the ship for us, the player. If the wording is correct here, then we as the player can indeed fly the ship, and Vasco is also capable of flying it for us, meaning manual spaceflight confirmed maybe? Of course, this could just be a translation issue because the language wizards over at Google aren't completely known for their accurate translations, as a STARS organization shows us. However, I did check with someone who speaks Chinese and they verified the translation's accuracy and that Vasco can indeed fly the ship for us as the player. This is the correct phrasing, but before we get too high up in the stars with that hype, let's take a closer look at the potential possibilities here surrounding this statement. The first being a translation issue, which I am sure is on most of your minds as being pretty possible right now, and I do suppose this could indeed be pretty possible, but based on my own research, the translation is correct. The second possibility is that the Bethesda Weibo account kind of embellished and exaggerated with this statement, which I think is pretty possible. There is some evidence to support this too, as the direct Starfield video the Weibo account is referencing doesn't even mention Vasco as being able to fly the ship or anything to do with flying the ship at all. But again, this is a verified, official Bethesda Weibo account, so we kinda need to take them at their word here. Another point is to keep in mind that Bethesda has been trying to gain a stronger following in Asia recently. Posting brand new Starfield information on Bethesda's Weibo account could actually be part of this marketing tactic. The third option here is that while Vasco and ourselves as the player can indeed pilot the spaceship, the actual spaceflight mechanic is a fast travel system similar to the Outer Worlds, or basically any other Bethesda Game Studios game that has fast travel mechanics. While this would certainly be far less exciting than manual spaceflight, flying out there in space and stuff, it is indeed a valid possibility here and something we do need to keep in mind, and that could be what this statement was actually referencing. Or the last and probably most exciting option is this is indeed legit, and literally Bethesda wanted to give their audience in Asia an exclusive Starfield information drop, and not only just any information drop, but an actual information drop that both confirms manual spaceflight as well as companions like Vasco being able to fly the ship for us as well. This would be huge, and is one of the biggest pieces of information regarding Starfield we've received yet. However, this still just doesn't straight up say, in Starfield the player will be able to fly their own spaceship through space, exploring space, landing at space stations. None of it's a loading screen, it's actually literally flying through space. The statement doesn't actually say that, so even if this statement is 100% true and literal, we should still take it with a grain of salt. Well, I guess considering it is legit and official at the same time, which is kind of interesting. But the point being is we need to take this with a grain of salt until we get a more clear and concise statement regarding how spaceflight actually works in the game. As far as what I think about all of this, it's kind of an interesting situation because it does come from an official account, from Bethesda's official and verified Weibo account. However, normally new big pieces of information like this you'd expect to be posted on all of the different Bethesda accounts, from the Bethesda blog on their official website to Bethesda's Twitter accounts to maybe even on YouTube, everywhere. However, in my opinion, this statement is 100% legit and confirmed and comes from an official Bethesda source. However, it doesn't confirm that we as the player will be able to fly the spaceships in Starfield. It just confirms spaceflight will be a mechanic in-game somehow, like I said earlier, until we get an actual 100% statement from Bethesda saying you as the player can fly your ship through space and it's not a loading screen or fast travel event. Until we get a statement like that, we need to not get too hyped quite yet. Either way, this is yet even more Starfield news and information following the official Starfield update video yesterday involving Vasco and those Starfield leaked images. It's been an interesting week for Starfield fans. It seems like Starfield is wrapping up its marketing campaign as we inch ever closer to a major summer gameplay reveal showcase of 2022. And even though E3 is indeed confirmed to be cancelled this year, I guarantee E3 will live on in spirit, as June will still be a major month of showcases, announcements, and that Starfield gameplay reveal. Todd Howard will be on stage with a majestic leather jacket and maybe friend Elon in a spacesuit, and they will show us Starfield gameplay, and it'll be hype. I don't really think Elon will be there, I'm just making a joke. Todd will be there though. Todd will definitely be there. This is everything I wanted to talk about in today's video though. As always, let me know what you think about this new Bethesda statement down in the comments below. What do you think they mean by this? Do you think they meant manual spaceflight or like a fast travel system? Thumbs up if you enjoyed the content. Be sure to subscribe to help grow the community and the channel, and huge shout out to the following amazing people who are going above and beyond to support the community and the channel. Get your name added to this permanent future video shout out list by supporting the channel over on Ko-fi, Patreon, or here on YouTube as an exclusive channel member. Links for all this and more are down in the description below, as well as a link for Skullzi merchandise and the Skullzi Discord server. And as always, thank you for watching. Be sure to tune in next time when you float in space while watching Vasco accidentally fly the ship away from you deep into the cosmos because you just hit the wrong button by accident.
It just works.